Yes, you saw the title and you saw the thumbnail correctly. Welcome to my new channel. My name is Sebastian, and this channel is going to be more also me talking to my younger self, slash like daily meditations. Think of like Marcus Aurelius, Roman Emperor. Anyways, being too hard on yourself is most likely restricting your growth, and not in the way that implies, right? Because being too hard on yourself is a good thing. Having high expectations is a great thing, right? However, if you're watching this video and you clicked on it for a reason, it's because you know it's in an unhealthy fashion. Subconsciously, you know that, and I'm going to explain to you why. Now, you probably are just like me and you think that you have an extreme personality, but whether you realize it or not, that is just a labelization. You can always choose who you want to become next and what you want to do next. Everything is just a labelization. It doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. It doesn't necessarily mean it's a good thing. With me, for example, with me and my labelization of an extreme personality, I either do something to the fullest or I don't. I'm here to show you that there's a good middle ground here, right? So this is anything that's drugs, business, God, anything. I either do something or I don't, right? And the reason why that is restricting you is because you're constantly in this up and down environment and it lacks consistency. Because I know you can do it. You know you can do it. Okay, internally you already know what to do. However, because of this labelization, it restricts you from doing something normally. You don't have to go at it extremely every single day just to do it right. Okay, and I'll give you a couple examples. With business, for example, you don't have to just work 16-hour days, constantly be doing something just to do it right. Like, yes, it helps. If you're always on the grind, it helps. Trust me, I know. I've been a rich man and I've been a poor man. And when I was poor, I was always taking perfect action. And when I was rich, I was always taking imperfect action, right? This means that I was doing things without fully knowing the outcome. And because now my ego, and I think that I'm so intelligent, I now want to plan and do things that, are always in the favor of me and the outcome that I want. Whether this is with spirituality, whether this is with business, right? I'll give you an example for business real quick. Like when my last partnership failed, I was sitting there overanalyzing, okay, what's going to be my niche? What am I going to do for client acquisition, right? Okay, maybe I'll cold call people. I'm good at sales. Okay, now what's my script going to be like? And I'm trying to sit there and script the whole thing out, and I'm trying to make the landing page. I'm doing everything without even knowing if the offer is going to convert yet. And this took like 6 to 7 days, no pun intended. Oh, I hate that 6-7 man, but 6 to 7 days of me just doing stuff that didn't actually produce results. It's like, while you're going to the gym, you want to plan out your diet, you want to, make all your exercises right before you actually go, make sure you're doing the right thing. But if you compare two people, let's compare two people for each example. Let's compare the person who just starts calling people straight away, doesn't even have an offer, he's just selling air, and he's booking calls, with a slight illusion of what he thinks he's going to do. It might be something to do with AI, it might be something else, it might be a service, whatever, right? Let's say they're doing that. They're calling people up. They're like, yeah, I've got this thing. Let's hop on a call to see if it's actually the right fit for you. They get the call booked. They actually get to do the market research, and they get a feedback loop, whether that's internally or externally. Internally being, okay, this didn't work. Now I know not to do that. Or externally being, hey, okay, this client told me this. My offer was actually wrong to begin with. They produce results faster. Same with the gym, or same with exercise and working out. If you're just trying to plan your diet, plan your exercises, the person that just goes on a run is already a step ahead of you. They've already started, right? And it's the same thing with God. If you're sitting there like, oh, I got to get right. I got to get right with myself first. I got to stop smoking. I got to stop doing this before I get right with God, before I can start going to God. It's all the same thing. It's all the same principles. I'm not here to be a spiritual guru. I'm not here to be a business guru to you. I'm not here to do any of that. I'm just here to reflect from what I've learned. So let me get that clear. Now, this labelization, completely remove it from yourself. You're no longer an extreme person. You're just a person that can do whatever you want to do. And then just start. Because Wanting to always be in control all the time in every outcome is a gift and is also a curse. At least that's what you think, right? But there's a middle ground. Because wanting to be in control, being the person who is in control all the time, you can be in control of that outcome as well. And you know that. So now the action step that I want you to do is start to control your environment, right? Make it easy to do whatever it is that you want to do. Business, gym, X, Y, and Z. Make it super, super easy. Okay? Stop planning. Just start doing. Okay? Because procrastination, where's that going to get you? Quite literally, think about it like this. What are the pros and the cons of procrastinating? Right? The pros is that you feel more clarity, you feel more peace of mind, but in reality, it's a trap. The cons of procrastination is slower action, which produces slower results. So I want you to say out loud, like, what type of person do you actually want to be? Do you want to be the person that makes progress, or do you want to be the person that has it all figured out? Because I'll tell you right now, nobody has it all figured out. And that's coming from somebody who doesn't have it all figured out. And so, this is my first video. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to hit the like button if you like this video, if you like my advice. And whatever the description says, because I'll be real, I haven't even planned the description. I haven't even made the YouTube thumbnail. I haven't even made the YouTube profile picture yet, because I'm starting to now understand again and relearn that perfect action does not beat imperfect action. So I'll leave you guys with that. Bye-bye.